his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the cage with a record of 4 victories, no defeats, representing Predator.
Well, Brad, this is for the FCC welterweight amateur title. Mohamed Shazlee fighting out of the blue corner, the blue shorts representing Team Renegade, taking on Manchester Predators, Alex Bold. 8-4 record for the man in the blue corner, 4-0 for the man from Manchester. And again, we've got another regional champion standing in this cage. UKFC welterweight champion, Alex Bold, looking to add some more gold to his collection, and we start fast.
Shazlee looking very, very sharp on the feet there. Coming out of Team Renegade, you know that's going to be the case.
A bunch of animals on the mats there, week in and week out. What a
rise that team has experienced over the past few years, Steve. It really has been incredible.
Absolutely.
I think anyone worth their salt in the Midlands has been trying to get down there for a few rounds, and why wouldn't you with all the talent that's coming out of there, both professional and amateur?
Absolutely. Well, Mohamed Shazlee embracing that renegade grind, that attitude. Happy to push and bully Alex Bold up against the cage and slips onto the back.
We're going to talk about guys who can grind and guys who can fight with attitude. You've got to talk about Predators. All those guys, a game as you like.
Yeah, they never met a fight they didn't want to be in. Bold. Oh, I thought Bold had done well there to turn into the man, but Shazlee is just sticking to him.
Yeah, great work from Shazlee here. Looking very, very calm, very composed. Drops down behind the knees. Instantly, as he does that, Bold widens the base. We're going to be in for a very technical back and forth contest, I feel here, Steve.
Yeah. Bold, this is not where Bold wants to be. You're going to watch him work to try and disengage. Return Shazlee into the fence.
Looking to crown another FCC champion here tonight. Kimura sweep coming up here, perhaps. Bold able to just use the cage there to block that. Shazlee still has that Kimura grip in. Bold looking to scramble here. Kimura sweeps him.
Nice.
And he's still got that double wrist lock. He's got some work to do here as Shazlee if he wants to get the submission here, but he's already swept him. Let's see if he tries to continue through with that Kimura.
I think he's trying to get out and maybe into mount.
But if he gets mount, you've got to believe he's going to let it go and switch for the armbar from the Kimura. Plenty of options here. Here's the point being.
Still 2-on-1 there.
Now he's looking for the Kimura. Final 10 seconds
left.
He's not going to do it here. This is great defensive work from Alex Bold.
And who?
Just hiding that arm from his man. Bold comes out on top there. You know, we spent the last minute or so there talking about Mohamed Shazlee with that Kimura grip, the sweep, and how he attacked the arm. But credit to Alex Bold for defending and doing so really, really well, especially at the end of that round. Did such a great job to hide the arm. I wish I was Josh Palmer and knew more what I was talking about when it comes to that kind of thing, but maybe I wish you were Josh Palmer.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
But hey, you know, we said this was going to be a technical back and forth contest, and it looks like that's exactly what it's going to be here, Steve. Such a kid night of fights in FCC24, and they just seem to be getting a little bit better.
Amen.
Alex jinx it here, but
Alex Bold got to be taking some confidence from the fact that he was able to pop out, end up on top just towards the end of the round. I know he doesn't want to spend 3 minutes getting to that position each time, but got to give him a little confidence in a round that Mohamed Shazlee.
You know, there's two ways of looking at it. You know, when you note that like Shazlee had the Kimura grip and then the sweep, and then he was attacking the arm. And one way of looking at it is, well, he was coming really close to finishing that fight. He was dominating that stage of the fight. The other way of looking at it is, well, he didn't submit Alex Bold there and kind of gave him everything he had in that round in terms of that Kimura at least. So that could be a confidence boost for Alex Bold. Oh, hey, he couldn't submit me with that. Let's go again. Nice whizzer here from Shazlee. He's pinned the arm here. He's going to come out on top.
I mean, it was Bold that was looking to initiate the takedown there, and Shazlee is more than happy to engage in close.
Oh, and he's looking to tie up that modified guillotine there and fall back, but Alex Bold pops the head out, and he now takes top position. Bold looking to pound away here, and his fans here at cage side roaring with approval.
Yeah, got to lock. Really wants to lock it now, trying to get in the side control. Just got to pass that knee, doing a great job off his back as Muhammad Shazlee. But now, Bold, chance to settle into half, steps over.
Beautiful stuff there from Bold, but Shazlee's got that shrimp working. Again, though, Alex Bold steps into side control. Shazlee looking to retain half guard again.
I mean,
throwing up the triangle here is Shazlee. Bold's going to be careful. Big punches from Alex Bold from top position. Perfect at 4-0 in his amateur campaign thus far. A lot of experience on the side of Muhammad Shazlee with 8-4 as his record. But this is looking as even as you like thus far, Steve.
Absolutely. You would suggest again in the grappling clinch exchanges on their feet that Muhammad Shazlee perhaps looked a little bit stronger, but again, Alex Bold now still trapped inside kind of that half guard, and Shazlee look to try and roll the hips, but Bold keeping good posture right in his corner.
You know, it's a great place to be, especially if you're looking to grind on your man and wear him down, because you've got the constant advice, constant encouragement, and those friendly voices that you're used to hearing in the gym when you're in those training situations. And it's essentially replicating that whole scenario.
Shazlee, though, wasn't having any of it. Decided, right, you're going to bring me over here, I'm going to stand up and pull you away. And again, in the grappling, it just looks at the moment that the man from Team Renegade, Muhammad Shazlee, may just have a bit of an edge.
He can't really move here because his leg's actually pinned by Alex Bold, so it's not like the three-quarter mount where he can hop over onto the back. So he's kind of stuck here. There's not really any submissions, and both his wrists were tied up, so it was more of a stalemate position
50-50.
almost.
Well,
we said technical one for this one, and you know, we hate to say we told you so, but we kind of told you so.
Amen. And I think Bold's got to make it a little ugly. Of the two, we know Bold, certainly we've seen Bold go to the trenches.
That's absolutely right, Steve. And you know, the Predators guys, they all have that style where they can make it a dogfight.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a well-respected professional gym. There's no ego in this. No one's saying this guy has to go out and score a Superman punch or a flying kick KO. You go out there and you beat the guy in front of you, and you make it thoroughly unpleasant in doing so. He's going to be more than happy to grind away on Shazlee and shut him down. Shazlee looking very focused, though.
Absolutely. Well, again, you know, 8-4. Shazlee's finished 7 of those 8 fights, 3 of them in the first round. So we do have 2 capable finishers here. Bold, 3 of his 4 wins by stoppage.
Nice little head movement there from Alex Bold as Shazlee looks to find the chin. Catches him that time, though. Oh, Shazlee getting the combinations flying here.
Bold got to be careful not to be too nonchalant when throwing those strikes.
Oh, Shazlee with a nice combination. Shakes out his hands and lets rip again.
Shazlee.
Good work from Alex Bold there to sprawl out on that takedown attempt.
Yeah, is he going to try? Is he going to be able to scooch around the side or onto the back? But Shazlee getting wise to it.
Oh, who's going to come out on top here?
Both end up on their feet. Bold
Great
with
scramble
his back
there.
to the cage. Body lock, though, from Mohamed Shazlee.
Yeah, we've had some great fights tonight, Steve, and we've had some wild brawls almost, but this is the real thinking man's contest, isn't it?
Yeah, neither of them want to make that big mistake that gives the other one a big upper hand.
Shazlee using that head position. Looks for the sacrifice throw, gets it. Rotates through, comes out on top.
Nice, and on top as well. See, he unlaces those legs, moves to the side. He's in side control there.
Shazlee looking in a secure position here. Looks like he might be trying to get a grip on the neck here, but Alex Bold having none of it.
No, again, looks very composed, even on bottom. Shazlee is like a blanket when he gets you down. Again, Bold having to work off his back.
It's interesting to see from Shazlee, you know. You'd think with him being maybe the slightly taller, rangier fighter, he'd be more interested in keeping this one standing, but he's been more than happy to engage and look for takedowns and fight the kind of fight you expect Alex Bold to be more comfortable in putting on.
His Team Renegade guys, though, are good everywhere. You know, again, proper mixed martial arts. Oh.
Yeah, the Midlands has become a real hotbed, you know, and it always has been. You know, some of the original BJJ black belts that came over to England started off in the Midlands. You know, you've obviously got the number of striking gyms in the north of England, and then London was known for MMA and sheep fighting and that kind of thing as the sport grew. Obviously, Liverpool, a great boxing city, but the Midlands over the past few years, there's been some great teams coming out of there. Some great regional shows in the Midlands, and obviously with the likes of Bama and Cage Warriors appearing there many times, some big full-scale MMA events. Of course, the UFC in Nottingham as well. Did the UFC do Birmingham?
Yeah, the UFC have done Birmingham. Von Lee fought there when he was...
It's been a while since my journo days, Steve.
Yeah.
I remember being press row in Nottingham on the ice rink.
Yes.
Top tips, if you ever work at an MMA event on an ice rink, buy a number of beers at the start of the night, put them on the floor, they stay cold.
Nice.
Why am I telling a Canadian this?
Nice tip, nice tip. Here we go. Back into the center of the cage to start this round. Shazlee again.
Nearly got caught with that little screwing uppercut there.
But again, he gets in under those hips and tries to scooch him out. Keeps eating those shots in the air, and Bold tried to stay upright and tall, but Shazlee succeeds in bringing him down to the mat. It's in these positions that I want to see Mohamed Shazlee do a little bit more. He's been able to take top position a number of times throughout this fight, but not been able to do very much with it.
Yeah, it's interesting because Alex Bold has been so active and difficult to stay on top of from the bottom. That's probably what's kept Mohamed Shazlee in this position. He's not been able to lay and pray. He's had to stay working.
Alex Bold with a butterfly in there. I thought he was going to try and look to elevate the man over, but
there's plenty of options here. Trying to get onto his hip there on the side, maybe look for the Kimura grip. Just look to create some space and get those hips out.
And Mohamed Shazlee wise to that, though, as he hunkers down into the closed guard of Alex Bold.
Oh, beautiful work Gets those legs up.
Now,
Is he going
has
to
he
bite on
got
the
it?
arm here?
Oh, if he can roll him.
He's got the arm under the armpit here. And Shazlee doing everything right thus far. Very precarious position though.
Bolt going to try and pull
He wants to
him
roll him over onto his back.
Nice.
Beautiful work from Alex Bold. Now he needs to rip that arm away. Position before submission every time. He's secured the head, he's secured the body. Now he needs to attack those hands.
Yeah, great patience.
Great cross grip there. Shazlee's going to try and get his leg over the face of Alex Bold to defend. Well, Bold changes tact here, goes into mount. Looking for a mounted triangle perhaps. Switches back to the arm.
Again. Lock those legs. Just got a great armbar defense from.
Ideally, he wants to roll Shazlee onto his back. Oh, and a bit of frustration I feel there on the part of Alex Bolton. That's fair enough as far as I'm concerned. Shazlee has to be wary of the triangle. Final seconds of the round. Wow.
Bold showing that he's dangerous everywhere. He can't give him position, can't let up on him.
They are not disappointing here, are they, Steve?
Is this really round 5?
Maybe. Who knows?
Sweet as a nut.
I will defer to her judgment.
Well, she's the expert.
Exactly. So, far be it from me to question a round identification technician.
Very nice. Oh, wow.
I believe it was the great Chael Sonnen that once said, you may think being a ring girl's easy. You may think holding up a sign is easy. You may think walking anti-clockwise around the cage is easy. But you try doing both of them at the same time, my friend.
Yeah. Well, I have no idea who's winning this fight. I think Shazlee's probably controlled a little more of it than Bold, but Bold certainly looked to have had the stronger positions.
And I mean this in the nicest possible way, Steve. Who cares who's winning?
Amen.
This is a great fight.
Amen.
As have all our title fights been here tonight at FCC24. And if you're watching this back at home on YouTube, hello from the past.
Amen.
And why not join us in the future at FCC25, 29th of February next year. Our first show of 2020, Mohamed Shazlee has got, I thought he was looking for some kind of inverted triangle here. Not really sure if he's got anything worth shouting home about. Trying to pull the elbow down.
Ah, no, just passed by Alex Bold now. Stand heavy inside control. Controlling the position now, the head and shoulders. Mohamed's got a hold of Bold's waist, not looking to let go, but Bold putting more and more pressure on.
And for one of the first times for any length of time in this contest, we're seeing Alex Bold in top position. You know, he's had some attacking moments from the bottom. Let's see what he can do from top position here, because Predators are known for their top game.
Absolutely. Mohamed Shazlee there was looking to try and squeeze out the back door, but Bold wise to it again. And is he looking to maybe step over with that leg? Yes, he does.
Looking to try and pin that arm now under his leg.
Yeah, if he can, does it again, got that arm down.
Shades of Matt Hughes versus BJ Penn there, the old crucifix, the salivary position.
Well, it's
looking to secure it here, but Shazlee able to retain half guard.
Great work.
Knock his man down.
And just good defensive fighting.
Shazlee being put through the ringer here in the later stages of this fight, but still very much in it.
You can see him taking some deep breaths on the bottom there as Alex looks to step on that arm again. Control the position, chip away. Nothing horrible in those shots, but just scoring away with the judges and letting Muhammad Shazlee know I'm still here.
You know, there's been no high-impact moments in this fight, but there's really, and I've said it a million times now, it's really been about that game of inches in terms of the grappling. There's been so many near misses, and we've seen some really good technical sweeps, really good technical defense.
Right, Alex Bold. I think we've seen Alex Bold just adapt that game plan a little bit from round to round, and was certainly in the, you know, in the insurgency in the last little bit. Fun little fight there.
Absolutely. You know, and this is no disrespect to these guys, the last like 3 or 4 fights we've had have been so amazing. On any other night, we'd be like, oh, fight of the night, fight of the night. Not to say these guys haven't just put on an incredible performance. Like I said, Steve, we've had some wild brawls, some back and forth exchanges. For me, this has been the thinking man's fight of the night. We've seen a real grinding technical battle. Both these guys have been pushed to the limit, put through the ringer, and I'm sure they both found out a little something about themselves that they didn't know before they went into this one.
Not boring, not cagey, just
absolutely
technical.
Not. A phenomenal performance from both these young men. And again, Steve, we've said it so many times tonight. It's a shame that one of these guys will get their arm raised and the other won't, but neither man has anything to be ashamed of, and neither man should walk away from this with their chin down. Both men should walk out of this cage tonight with their heads held high. Terrific performances all round, and we'll throw it to our MC, Mr. Jonathan Millard, in the cage, and he will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards with a split decision. Your winner and new FCC Amateur Welterweight Champion in the red corner.
When it does happen, I'll have to get off the ladder. Still on 3 bars.